What is going on with the planets today? Let me tell you. Here's some astrology weather of what's going on in the skies today. I'm Galactic Magic. I'm in heaven, so I know what to tell you of what's going on. Let me tell you. Today it's a waning crescent moon. So this moon is more about stillness. The energy invites you to meditate and reflect to find your inner peace. The moon is in Scorpio, so you are finding new ways to release your emotions. Scorpio is quite deep. When I say quite, I mean very. But it is aiding you to transform the way you release emotions. It's the 5th of January 2025. So today's numerology number is 6. 6 is about harmony and care and the lovers and fixing things or doing things differently if things go wrong. So today's a good day to focus on nurturing your relationships and balancing your energy with yourself, with your relationships, and with others and the way you love. So these are the transits of the planetary positions going on in the sky today, and this is how it may be affecting your individual star signs. So stay tuned to find your star sign, your rising, the sun, your moon, and with the love, maybe look for your Venus sign and your Mars sign. Mars is in Cancer, which is encouraging us again to find different ways to reflect on ourselves, how we can do things differently, and reassess personal motivations and emotional responses, like I just said. Obviously, I was talking about the numerology and see how it ties in still with the planetary positions. It's kind of cool. Moon is in Pisces, which is squaring Mercury in Sagittarius. Now, the moon in Pisces is very, very emotional. Like when people have moon in Pisces, they may be called too emotional, okay? And then Sagittarius, very flirty, very fiery, and always had this Capricorn energy. I was like, I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. And Mercury rules everything that people know and communication and communicating with people. So there's very flirty communication mixed with a very emotional communication, but it's squaring one another, which are kind of squaring up to this very hypersensitive, lovey-dovey energy, squaring up to a very flirtatious, like yapping hyper energy. So there would be a lot of heightened emotions which could lead to miscommunications. We have just come out of Mercury retrograde shadow period, so there have been a lot of miscommunications going on recently. And although the shadow's gone now, the aftermath of the shockwave of it is kind of still present today. So it just urges you to take caution in interactions, okay? And sorry about the fire alarm. Here's how it may impact your individual zodiac sign. So, Aries, you, as per usual, may feel defensive and revisit past situations. If you do find yourself getting defensive over past situations, remember, do not live in the past. What you kind of bring into your present about the past, well, now you're bringing it into your present, so it will re-manifest into your future. So if you do find that you're doing, use this time to reflect and adapt the way you're reacting to the past. Okay, so if the past is triggering you, find a way where you can let it be, okay, or act differently, okay? Imagine the next time you think of it, visualize that you're not reacting that way, you're reacting a new way. So you can like train your neural networks to kind of just how you train your muscles, like you got to train your brain, so you have to train yourself to not be reactive to that situation anymore, okay? That will really help you today. Taurus, you are the telepathic underdog, okay? You are, sorry if I'm screaming in there, you are very telepathic, and sometimes you do expect people to read your mind. However, today you are being encouraged to avoid misunderstandings, okay? To be very sharp with your communication, okay? And communicate very sharply to the point. No like bending around truth, just literally say it how it is out loud. No telepathy today, okay? Gemini, okay, financial burdens may be burdening you today. So, you're Gemini, you're very smart, you can do anything you put your mind to, really, and you can research and revise anything and you have the answer right there. Even if, you could just channel the answer, but essentially, your advice for today is to budget, okay? Or revise a budget plan and actually, yeah, do that because that will be beneficial to you, okay? Because you actually do like structure more than you think. So make that structure and be your own boss and make that financial budget for yourself. Cancer. As per usual, emotional triggers are very prevalent today. Um, However, just keep on practicing compassion to others, but remember compassion to yourself. Cancers are very guilty of giving incentives to people to be seen and heard. So, for instance, by this I mean they may say, "Could you come over? I have cookies," but you don't have to say, "I have cookies." Okay. It's okay for you to be sad. It's okay for you to cry. Tears are cleansing. If you find yourself upset, allow yourself to feel that. Otherwise, you're storing the energy inside of yourself. Just release it, okay? Also, like, you do this all the time, but it's because it works. And what I mean by this is you always do favors for others or do good deeds for others, do nice things for others. And that's because if you can't help yourself and you help someone else, the universe will send that energy back to you. So by helping someone else, you help yourself as well. So if you find you can't help yourself, do help someone else today, because you will find that energy. You'll find that energy is returned to you. Sorry about the fire alarm. Leo, you may find that your anxiety levels are increased today. Like, what the hell? I'm a Leo. Why am I anxious? Okay, because you need to work on your self care. You are very glorious. You're the host. You work a lot. You're very loyal. Like, people may overlook your loyalty because you're a bit of a flirt, but you flirt because you're trying to find the person you're supposed to be loyal to, and you haven't found that person yet. But if you have, you are loyal and you're still very flirty. But essentially, if you're feeling anxious, do some self care today because that'll make you feel in your element and prioritize your mental health. So you don't always have to be the host. Focus on yourself today with healing. And if part of your self-care routine is socializing, do that, but perhaps maybe do it where it's like it's not going out and getting drunk. It's more like a self-care vibe. So perhaps cooking a good homemade meal, a sit down, about to say glass of wine, but I'm trying to think self care, like smoothie, face mask, cuddle up with your homies, babies, honey bups, boo boos, and watching films and like doing your nails and doing face masks and blah blah. Boys, girls. I'm actually thinking of a guy right here, but like do that. Virgo, social tensions may arise at the moment, so you will find reconnecting with old friends will really help support you at the moment, okay? You'll find comfort in that. That's about it. Virgos pretty know much what else they're doing. That didn't make sense. You're making me nervous. Libra, professional conflicts may arise, so be very clear and assertive when it comes to communicating with your work colleagues, bosses, etc. Seek balance. You are Libra, seek balance there, okay? And be very vocal about it and just ask. Obviously, balance. It's not rah ta 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 energy, it's balance energy. Use that flirty Libra energy, that very calming Libra energy, okay? Scorpio. Scorpio. Career challenges persist. Why do I feel like there's a kind of life mission you want to go on and you haven't gone on it yet? That's the vibe I'm getting. Just the vibe I'm getting. I may be wrong. Your patience and strategic attitude towards humans is phenomenal. Now put that towards your career and make a strategic plan and now be patient with it, but be strategic about it. How persistent you are with people with your games, your mind games, your strategy. It's not even games, it's strategy. Do that now with your work. Put a plan in place, be patient, and follow the strategy. Okay? You're welcome. Capricorn, relationship tensions could grow, so reconnect with past lovers, mates, friends, and address unresolved issues. Aquarius, employment and health related stress may increase. You need to find a different way to deal with your stress, okay? A different Pisces, revisit past relationships and passion. So Pisces, really embrace your creative energy. And actually, like your advice for today is enjoy your personal connections and don't be afraid to visit the past. We are the healers of the zodiac. Because I'm Pisces, I'm saying we. I'm like, hey, yo,